Hi Aries, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your March reading. So I've already laid out your oracle cards. I've laid out 4 there, and I'm just going to tap into your energy and pull your main cards. Aries, Sun, Moon and Rising, Aries. Okay. So, we've just had the Chariot card fall out. So there is victory. This is also saying that it's a time to move right now for you. It's a time of travel. It's a time of expansion. It's definitely a time of movement forward. So I'm going to keep that to one side. And now I'm going to lay out your cards. Okay, so in terms of energy, yeah, we have underneath the deck, we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is very much about fairness. He's very much about justice. He's very much about standing in his truth, in his authenticity. He's very much about logic over emotions, yeah? So this month, it's about you getting yourself to a place of fairness within yourself. So feeling like not allowing other people to tell you who you are, let's say. Not allowing other people to kind of influence you emotionally this month. It's like you're learning how to balance that energy and not allowing people to spin you off, let's say, so that they can create this storm, so that they can create this energy. It's you taking control of your mind. It's you taking control of your thoughts and realizing that there is a transformation there for you, yeah? It's about you handling things very fairly, yeah? Even though we don't have any cards of karma, I'm feeling a very karmic energy around this, yeah? It's like you're putting to bed past feelings, past energies, and you're learning how to kind of take control and use it in a more positive way for the benefit of all, let's say. So, which also links to the Chariot, because this is about 2 energies coming together in order to move forward. It's like you've achieved this balance this month, or that's what you're aiming for, yeah? Because to top that off, we also have the Temperance card. This is about getting yourself in balance. It's about giving the right amount of emotional energy to a situation, yeah? It's the right amount of emotion and logic, or it's the right amount of emotion and the mind, say, yeah? So you're trying to control that balance. It's also the card of Sagittarius, yeah? It's about you wanting to expand yourself spiritually as well, I'm getting for some of you guys, yeah? You're going through a lot of changes and you're trying to find the balance within those changes, yeah? So, we have the Death card. This talks about things leaving your life at the moment, things that are, it's like you're coming into a new, being born again, having this new lease of life, yeah? And you're trying to find the balance within that, yeah? The Death card is also allowing things to die that need to die off, yeah? It's allowing that energy, anything that throws you off balance as well. We also have the Queen of Swords, yeah? So we have this, it can be an argument between 2 people, yeah? With the, it could be somebody going on very cold with the King of Swords, and then we have somebody will, like, if you're going to be like that, well, then I'm not having it. Or it could be, because with the King and the Queen, we've got the external and the internal energies. So internally, you're working on setting up your boundaries this month. And externally, you're working on standing in your truth, standing in your power, yeah? And that's going to bring about a lot of changes, because both of these have the butterflies there, and it represents going through these, going through growth patterns, going through spurts, changing into what you're now becoming, so to speak, yeah? And we see evidence of that with the Three of Wands next to it. It's like you're making new plans now. You've set goals in motion, yeah? You know where you want to put your energy now. This could also be three things coming together, yeah? That's creating this sense of more abundance or more energy for you. It could be that you're having to split yourself between three things. But it's also about feeling like something isn't quite enough. There's more that you want. You're yearning to kind of expand yourself out. But the Three of Wands is also about energy. Now, your oracle cards are 50, which is the Angel of Strength, yeah? And this is from the Energy Oracle. And this talks about it's time to move forward now, yeah? The Angel of Strength is about saying now you have all the energy, you have all the vitality now. Move forward. Now is the time to go, 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 yeah? You have the strength, you have the wisdom to do this. And it's about making these plans and making these movements forward now, yeah? Setting things in motion, yeah? It's very much about using that energy to move forward through these changes, yeah? Not allowing yourself to stay stagnant in weighing up the pros and cons. It's about that movement forward and directing it now, yeah? So, underneath that, there's something that you've walked away from this month. But it might not necessarily be a person, because we also have the Shadow Self card. Now, this is talking about things that parts of ourselves that we don't want to admit, yeah? It's the darker parts of ourselves, the shadow parts of ourselves, yeah? And it's about realizing that they don't make you up. It's about realizing that you have this positive energy to move forward. It could be about people implanting their shadow side on you, so projecting things on you, feeling like you're wanting to kind of rebuke things that people are throwing at you, yeah? But there is a sense of needing to look at it, but not dwelling on looking at your shadow side this month, yeah? It's about not dwelling on it. It's about using that energy to move forward. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to read that out of the book. So, no, it's shadow. So it says, night has fallen and a young girl pauses beneath a stone portal, perhaps seeking guidance from the raven above. The raven stands on high as an all-seeing gatekeeper, hovering between the realm of the conscious and unconscious mind, a harbinger of powerful secrets and a revealer of omens and signs. This potent totem was sent to fly out of the dark womb to the cosmos, bringing the gift of light from the sun's rays. So it is in this world of duality. If the light we carry within reflects the higher power, the shadow self is a reflection of the dark karmas, which keep us anchored in our unwillingness to face primitive emotions and impulses. Patterns often manifest in the form of unresolved conflicts and the negative judgments imposed on others and ourselves. Carl Jung characterized the shadow self as that which we think we are not. We deem our shadow self a weakness and strive to keep it hidden from the world. This act of repression, however, only succeeds in wasting precious energy and empowering negativity. Over a lifetime, these patterns can become rigid, blinding us to the fact that we carry and project them onto the world. We only know our lives or relationships are not working, and we feel separate, divided, and imprisoned by our reactions, instead of empowered by our wise choices. The appearance of this card presents you with a powerful opportunity to see how your shadow self could be preventing you from finding peace. It could very well be the missing link. Exposing your fears to the light, you will dissolve the power they once had and transmute them into powerful allies. Now, what's interesting is that in terms of transmutation and alchemy, we have this in the Temperance card. This is creating that balance. It's that mix of the shadow sides and the higher self, our more positive sides, and it's allowing ourselves to move forward, not allowing other people to impose their judgments. Yeah, that is then followed by the Knight of Wands. This is also a card that's telling you to go, go, go. This is a card of an energy that is about following your passions. It's about moving forward regardless of the impact of other people. And it's saying here, you can either move past these challenges or get involved in them, yeah? And when we was reading the Shadow Self card, it was saying that there was patterns that come up, patterns that are fighting us, to challenging us to get involved with them again. But it's about seeing these patterns, bringing them to the light, and then it's like our voice is heard within all this chaos. It's also then a releasing of blocks for us once we realise these negative patterns. We then have the Wish card and the Two of Cups in the future positions. So this is talking about a relationship or an offer coming in. It's about, this is also about the shadow side, because we have this reflection of the masculine and feminine there, but we have this union, yeah, and it's about coming into our power. It's about coming into this divine union within yourself, and then it kind of raises this kundalini energy. This is this wish card. This is that passion that comes up. Yeah, it's then this energy that is going to attract things to us. Yeah, that allowing our shadow self to be brought into the light then allows us to attract things that are not based on that shadow side. That's when we then get the wish card. That's when we then get things that are attracted to us for who we really are, not what people impose on us. Yeah, so we then have the yoga card, which is interesting because if you know yoga, it's all about the body. It's about getting the breath into the body, but then it's about movement. It's about using that internal breath to create movement, external movement outwards. Yeah, it's asking you to connect your external energy to your internal energy this month in order to kind of move forward. It's also, yoga is also another way. There's like Kundalini yoga. There's ways of raising your energy. This is very much a reading that is saying your energy is up there. It's time to move forward, Aries. Whatever it is that you had in mind, yeah, it's now time to kind of take charge of that energy and to move forward in a logical way, yeah. Your final card is study. It says Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. So, I'm going to leave you on that note. Take care, stay blessed. Thank you for all your likes, your shares, your subscriptions. I really do appreciate it a lot. If you'd like a personal reading for me, all the information is in the box below. Take care, stay blessed.